Hello and welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm Joel Erickson. I'm joined, as always, by Nate Atkins. We are insiders for the Colts on Indy Star. The Colts win today. They win 26-23 in overtime. Well, snow falls outside. Honestly, the result of this game doesn't matter as much as what's about to happen going forward.
Yeah, it's an 8-9 season that's fourth straight that they don't make the playoffs, and usually changes happen. And you get talk to guys in the locker room, and they all kind of expect that to happen on some level. The question is how big or small. I would be surprised if they keep this entire defensive staff for starters. I think they got it together the second half of this game, but there's a stretch there where they'd given up 85 points in 8 quarters. So that part seems obvious, but how big the changes go? Do they go to the very top with the general manager and the head coach? That remains to be seen. Shane Steichen certainly talked like a guy who expects to be back, but also things can change with this franchise and just in the NFL. So, yeah, we're playing a waiting game to see kind of what the direction is here.
Those big moves, general manager, head coach, until that happens, we really don't know what's going to come because a change of general manager changes the whole thing. And so we're kind of in the same place that Colts fans are, waiting to find out what's going on in the mind of Jim Irsay.
Yeah, and that's going to set the tone for everything because obviously we know Chris Ballard, 8 years in, he has a way, and it's been very draft and develop and not look to the outside for free agents. A new GM obviously will have different ways, but they also don't treat the roster anything like what Chris Ballard has, which is a lot of internal promotion and rewarding players. So how much they run it back versus how much they go in a completely different direction all has to do with whether the GM's back. And like you said, until he's back, it's kind of hard to evaluate anybody below him right now.
Now that the season's over, the answers usually start coming fairly fast. Not necessarily always with this franchise, but usually the answers start coming fast beginning on Monday morning. For the Indy Star, I'm Joel Erickson. This is Nate Atkins. We'll be out there along with Clark Wade as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, staring up and seeing my box full of people, I know who's up there, my family, my wife. Been there all the journeys of my career, ups and downs, injuries. The fans, I mean, the amount of fans that were here. We stayed, when there was no playoff chances, right? But they've been really supportive of me, our family, this team throughout the years. It's hard, man. I mean, I remember the first time I ran on the field against, Detroit week 1, my rookie year, you know what I mean? And in a blink of a second, it's gone. So just real emotional, but, I mean, I couldn't be happier for a big win, and to play with these guys has been an honor.
I did not. No, I have no thoughts about being emotional about being the last game. Listen, I mean, to a certain extent, some of those things are out of your control. This doesn't feel like it's the end. I don't want it to be. But like I said, sometimes those things are out of your control. And I'm not one to, sit and whine about things and be overly emotional about things anyway. Listen, this game has been unbelievable to me. I've been playing it since I've been 12 or 13 years old, and I'll be 40 in a couple weeks. And I want to play. I want to be one of those 40-year-olds that has played in the NFL.
I believe so. I believe so. And like I said, a couple plays here, a couple plays there. But those elite teams make them. They make those plays. So we got to find a way, myself included, to make those plays no matter the situation, no matter what it looked like at practice, whatever it looks like on the field on Sunday, make it happen.
No matter what the situation is, we still had one more game, and we still wanted to end it on the right note. And I felt like the offense played great. I mean, they came out firing, and it makes our job a lot easier, honestly, on defense when the offense is coming like that. Like I said, it just shows that we don't have any guy who's wants to quit or anything like that.
Obviously, I love being the head football coach here. Love everything about it. Love this team. Obviously, we'll have an evaluation process, early on this week. But I'm excited to be here.